Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Temporal Cantaloupe. I'm just seeing... Okay, so you can do that. See if I can fit another couple of solar panels. I mean, if I cover it up, one up a little bit, that's no big deal. Can I build off the edge of the map? Is that what that's saying? Or is that just not really the edge? I don't know if there's sunlight there. Let's have a look. Light. That'll be fine. So it seems like they changed this mechanic. Before you had to limit the number of solar panels on a conductive wire because they would break it. But now it seems like because of plug slugs, you can put any amount of power. It just depends on the load. So as long as your load is below 2000, I can use this one wire to charge all of these batteries, which is good. How many plug slugs do I have? 5. Awesome. Oh, that's entombed. All right, there's my warp gateway. Teleporter disabled, so we can activate it. And then, okay, a couple of people have the skill, and they will come do it. Food has decayed. Oh, so over here, nosh beams, I don't care about. And over here, we haven't done much, but there's planter boxes, some more batteries. My main issue is just this ethanol is everywhere. I'm gonna have to figure out a way of getting it to dump down where I want it. But I don't want to do that yet. I just want to see what's over here. More water weed. Input and output. Okay. Spore kits. That's annoying. I want to come down here and get some of this oil. There's no spore kits over here, right? All right, because I want to use that oil for making some plastic and then getting my metal refineries going. I got to deal with that water. All right, so there's lots of just wacky digging stuff I need to do over here. Over here, I'm just about done with research. I'm down to the last couple of things, and it looks like they got rid of the planetarium because there's no super advanced research. So as soon as that's done, this whole research facility just gets taken out because I don't need it. I can use that for a recreation room. All right, they're building that. What is this? Frozen carbon dioxide. All right, let's have a look at rockets. So that they haven't done the artwork on yet. Allows duplicates to use pilot-operated rockets and rocket platform. Okay, but you need refined metal. All right, we're also just gonna queue up a whole bunch of big dig commands. We're gonna clean up this area and make it the industrial everything. So let's queue it up and get them digging. All right, that area is all queued up. You're gonna become active in about 4 cycles. You're gonna become active in 10. Let's make some more refined metal. Hate using the rock crusher this much, but with no easy access to early oils at the input output. Okay, so I do need to get down there in order to get stuff back. 1 of 2. Okay, so I guess that can go 2 places? Or do I need the output side first? I don't know. We'll sort it out. And then we've got the 5 plug slugs. one's a baby, but that's okay. And those plus the solar panels are doing quite a bit. You unreachable? No, they just haven't got there yet. These produce the same amount of power? 380. Yeah, looks like it. So I'm kind of curious, haven't found it yet, but without asteroids or planets, are there any renewable ores? So far I've seen, let's go to the star map. So here, our only renewable is salt and polluted dirt, because that's what you can get from both of those. Over here, we have an oil reservoir. So that gets us oil, petroleum, sour gas, and natural gas if there's supercoolant. And with supercoolant, you can get sulfur. So that's potentially sulfur. Carbon dioxide is just carbon dioxide, aluminum and gold, but that's not ore. That just gets us refined metal. So before we had regolith, copper ore, iron, and gold amalgam falling from space, which made them renewable, and now we don't have that. I'm kind of curious as to, what does the ultra late game look like if you don't have those renewable things? Alright, I want to pump this water. There's too much cold stuff. All these pinch of pepper nuts are going to die anyway. And we'll do that, and then we can put a pump in and start to sort. Okay, and this should be, my last bit of research. So yeah, won't quite be done by cycle 100, but darn close. Alright, these guys are all digging. Printable. Don't really need another dupe. Alright, let's go back over to here. How are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Alright, let's mop this water. Oxygen pressure is still great at 15. And we have natural gas and ethanol everywhere. Should probably just make a tank and start to pump all the ethanol into it. This seems like a good place for that. Okay, and let's deconstruct that. And then we have getting in here without opening all that ethanol. You guys, you're a little low on food. Oh, because I am wasting it because I didn't put any proper food storage in place. Let's do that as well. Alright, let them build this, then it'll start to fill up with carbon dioxide. Oh, I got one of those notifications. They're like, oh my god, something happened. It's like, no, they just haven't irrigated the crops. Okay. And you're now pumping up all sorts of randomness. This water has still got enough in there. What's the temperature look like? These are getting a bit warm. I'm thinking I'm going to do another simple loop. I don't want. They're not so hot yet, right? Yeah, they're only in the 30s. I want to build a rocket platform. I don't know if rocket exhaust is a thing or not. So yeah, let's do that. Just in case rocket exhaust is, we'll make that out of obsidian. And we'll see what we got to do for this. Oh, and I wonder if there are neurovacillator rechargers or not. Oh, there's a problem. This is going to collect hydrogen. So I need to put a pump up here. Okay, let's move ladder over. Yeah, and then I can put a pump up there, put a filter on it, and any hydrogen we send back down, and that way I won't waste the hydrogen coming from, I think, the plug slugs. Where did my builders go? All my ranchers are set to farming ranching, right? No. Alright, ranchers should be farmer ranchers. That way they'll come grab these grub fruits. Now, this should have an overflow. So let's put in that pipe, and that pipe. That will keep the bathrooms full and my little water tank full. How much power are you producing? Oh, you're down to 40 because you're old and very hungry. Oh, they let out all the hydrogen. Perfect. Just as I get that done. So let's do pump. Gas element. I think the best way of getting into this monstrosity. The answer is going to be from the other side. Just what happens sometimes in this game where you come all the way around. Output to input, so that should be fine. And then I'm going to want a gas filter. Probably want the gas filter up at the top. Boom. No, that's wrong. I missed my pliers. So that says hydrogen. Anything that's not hydrogen, bam. There we go. And then that will pump the hydrogen back into the hydrogen storage. How many sweetles do we have? 5, 8. Back over here. You guys are still digging, but I want to make this tank. Oh, they're going to build themselves in unless I do that. All right, let's let them build. Okay, so I'm making this into the tank. So to do that, I want to put a block here. This door is now locked. And now he can do that. And let the ethanol out. And he is stuck for a reason, so now I can do this. Look at that. Bit of planning, everything worked out. Just gotta get the rest of this ethanol. Won't just be a lot of pumping. Looks like another good place will be probably somewhere in here. Dig that. Come that way. And then that will flow down to here, over to here, and into this. And then we'll dump that one in there as well. And we'll put in a bottle emptier. And I can get them to start just dumping. Yeah, ethanol. Yeah, I know, unrefrigerated food, but this is starting to fill up with various gases that aren't oxygen. Not a whole lot of water there. Yeah, just lots of random cleanup stuff. How's this side looking? All right, we're adding more batteries. Let's wrangle those sweetles up. Okay, so it looks like the plug slugs don't have a defined amount of sleep because one of them didn't make it up there. If they're up there, they'll sleep and provide power. If they're not up there, then they won't. No, you're wrangled. Interesting. Okay, and this is input. So I actually need to... Where was that output one? Output one is way down here. If I want to get anything from the other planet, I've got to activate this one. What have we got around here? Sandstone? I don't know how much use there is for steel. I mean, that was such a huge problem with the base game. Ice biome. That, you had to rush to steel. But in this, I mean, the rocket platform was made out of refined metal. You are unbreathable hydrogen. You are unbreathable hydrogen. Ooh, and there is something there. Okay, so now the gas mask thing should be filled up with oxygen again. And this area is still cold, but not as cold. And we're building a rocket platform. Nice. Alright, I'm kind of curious if there are different... New database entry. It's the first time a database entry has worked. I'm also... Deep diver's lungs. Nice. That's actually one of the good ones. There are no recharges. So I don't know if you can ever recharge these. I'm just gonna put a gas over there and over there, just in case any hydrogen floats nearby. I want to make sure that it can get up. Wrangle him. I'm assuming sucrose doesn't dissolve in water. But before I do that, let's just make sure. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes in this game, things are not always in line with reality. I just didn't want to dump it in water and find that it had a melting point of like 2 and dissolved and then didn't work. Alright, and you have all the grub fruit seeds. Alright, let's prioritize this up higher. I want to see what happens on the rocket platform. Like a little pocket hydrogen there? Yeah. This. That must just be where it is. Sucking up the oxygen. I keep thinking there's liquid there and there isn't. Oxygen masks don't hold a lot of air. Rocket platform. No rockets in orbit. Okay, so I get to click new rocket. I have a carbon dioxide engine. And then I can build on top of it. That's the same. And that gives me +3, which I'm assuming is 3 modules. But very low range, 0.04. And the sugar engine is more. Okay, so I want a sugar engine, because why not? Make it out of copper ore. Okay, and I want a... That's a burden of 6, so I can't do that. It's a burden of 3. That's a burden of 4. Okay, so this is a burden of 3, but my engine power is 30. So I have a payload of 30 is what I'm assuming. There's cargo I don't need. This can move a whole bunch of duplicates. Enables travel to a planetoid that doesn't have a platform. Okay, so I'm assuming the sugar engine needs oxidizer. Do I need a solid fuel tank? I don't see a fuel tank. So I guess I need oxidizer, but this isn't using steel, so that's nice. Sure, rover bot. Gas cargo, liquid cargo, regular cargo. And then you offload cargo. And then I guess I just need that. Okay, but we don't have the gantries anymore. So I guess ladders do it? I don't know. Let's find out. Right now, we haven't been doing too much with the star map because I was prioritizing research, but that should be just about done. Okay, good. You've gone off. You are now nice and filled up. I think what I'm actually going to do is stop filtering that water for a bit. And just fill up this tank. That way I can clean all this up. Do I want rust? Sure. Okay, so here is some sand, but it's not entombing my battery. That's new. And Sweetle count is up to 8 and 8. And here we still have 5, and my batteries are all nice and full. Haven't really paid attention to how much the plugs eat. Plug slugs. Got that backwards. Okay, so they can build them out of order. That's new. Do you tell me how much? There is no interior. 300, but I have no idea. Oh, and I can change them. That's neat. I have no idea how much fuel I need. But I'm betting you're at least 300. And I don't even know if I need that. Not producing enough oxygen? Oh, no, I am. They're just using up a lot of it. And a lot of it's going out that door because I'm not using hydrolock. Max is idle. Well, that made a heck of a mess over here. Let's mop. And mop. And mop and mop and mop. Same time, we will put in a pump. Don't want to get rid of my natural tiles if I don't have to. Oh, and now it shows a rocket over here. Oh, then there's a control station. Interesting. So, launch checklist incomplete. So I want you to go here. You can't go there because it's red, so I want you to go here. Okay. Check the launch checklist status control panel. Where is the launch checklist status control panel? So yeah, you need fuel, you need oxidizer, I don't know. Ah, there we go. Insufficient fuel. Missing qualified crew. So yeah, so fuel is red and crew is red. Do I need anything in here? Yeah, because otherwise... Okay, I think we'll figure that out. We're a bit over time on this. So, let me do a quick bit of reading and we'll hopefully launch this in the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching and hope you're all having a wonderful day and enjoying the game.